Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, October 5th. And our theme for today is how to bring change to systems and structures. We have a moon in Aquarius today, and it is going to be passing by Saturn. Saturn is a slower moving planet. It's been hanging out in Aquarius for a couple of years, and as the moon goes past there, it brings up that energy of what Saturn is doing there in Aquarius, which is reminding us that to for our systems and structures and institutions to stay strong, to stay flexible and adaptable, they need to change and adapt with the times and continue the evolutionary process of becoming what people need them to become, because our systems and structures and institutions should be in service to us, and they should not be oppressing us. So whatever systems and structures you might be talking about, whether it is the government or the healthcare system or the financial system or the educational system, or whatever system it is, it needs to be able to adapt, to update, to modernize, to be responsive to what we actually need them to be. And so we are the change makers. So how do you do that? How do you show up in places where maybe your voice isn't listened to, right? Maybe there are some systems and structures where there is a clinging to the way things were or the way we want things to be, or maybe even something that is ultra oppressive, right? Especially as we're looking at the issues and the situation in democracy right now, and the ways that systems that wish to oppress us are being inflexible in recognizing that who we're becoming collectively as a people is more multicultural, is more conscientious about our climate responsibilities, is more inclusive, is just more there to support the needs of humanity, and giving everybody a fair chance, being more fair. So what can you do in your life to show up in those ways? And sometimes it's going to be easier than others, but I have a couple of tips for you here. One is just to remember that this process you're doing of learning how to trust yourself more deeply is really important. And I've done many of my videos have had themes along those lines about deepening trust in yourself, living according to your truth. A couple of days ago, we had that theme. So you might go check out some of my videos if you want to explore that a little more. But deepening into self-trust, knowing who you are and acting from your truth is really important. In order to support your ability to do that, what's super important, of course, is self-care. And so you've got to take care of yourself so that you can be strong, so that you can trust yourself more fully, so that you can have your needs met, so that you can stand strong in your voice, in the actions that are right for you to take in the world. And authenticity, of course, truly, truly important. And one of the things that Aquarian energy is reminding us of is that we not only get to be our weird, quirky, unique selves, but we need to. The world needs us to be who we are. And so being authentic sometimes means being vulnerable and putting yourself out there and risking getting put down, or feeling embarrassed, or feeling ashamed. So that brings me to the next tip, which is joining together, because when you have friends, you're less you're less likely to be knocked down by any negativity that is trying to knock you down, right? And in fact, as we know, it's a well-established political strategy happening right now through trolls on social media and all kinds of disruptions in school board meetings, in politicians' office, in ways of being disruptive, being putting down the real voices that are trying to have a real conversation and interrupting that process of dialogue and reaching intelligent decisions. So having some friends, working together. Aquarius energy is about working together with peers, with acquaintances, working together with others who have a common goal and want to work toward a common cause of creating a better world. And so when you find others who can validate what you're doing and do it together with you, then you're stronger. You're just stronger to withstand those attempts to blow you over, knock you down, silence you, make you feel ashamed or hurt even for speaking up. So build your join a group or build your friend groups so that you can do this work together. And there's my phone that I forgot to turn off. So Aquarius Moon happens once a month. It stays in Aquarius for a couple of days. It's reminding us to do the things we need to do to be authentic, to be ourselves, to be living our truth, and to be the change. Go be the voice that says, actually, I want it this way. Actually, I want this institution to do this because it serves people better. It's the pro-human thing to do, right? And boy, do we need more in this world that is really supportive of humanity and human beings living their fullest and best lives. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for doing this work and for sharing this time with me. You can learn more about what I do at astrologyheals.com. I work together with you to look at your own chart and do consultations on how you can live your best life. So check that out at astrologyheals.com. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your subscribes and all your support. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.